confident cornering. All right, so here's your corner setup. Everybody see it? Stay inside the cones, that's the goal. All right, so we'll start from back here, way back over here. Approach the corner. So if you walk with me, you want to basically start slowing down for the corner about here. And slow it down, okay? Then get back on the throttle and turn your head. This is the point where your head should be fully turned to the exit of the corner, those two cones over there, okay? Your eyes need to be on that exit point as you enter the corner, all right? You should be entering on the outside line of the corner, which is right here. Entering the corner here and pushing on the left hand grip to go left. You're going to be going outside and then inside and then outside line as we exit the corner right here, okay? If you look at my bike and me on my bike, I'm going to teach you something called kiss the mirror. Now this is not you kissing the mirror, this is the mirror kissing you, okay? Obviously when you're going into a corner, you've got to remember to adjust your speed first, adjust your position on the bike as well as your position on the road. So position on the road, enter the corner on the outside line. Position on the bike, you want to make sure that you're in a good body position ready for the lean and the turn. And aim, and then input your turning. Okay, and we're counter steering because we're going to be at 15 miles an hour or slightly above. So, kissing the mirror, as I call it, is just this. If you're going to make a right-hand turn, okay, you're going to be pushing right to go right, aiming right to go right, and leaning forward as though you're trying to kiss the mirror. But you've got to keep your head turned in that aim position and change your body position on the bike. So instead of having yourself centered over the bike, if your mirrors are your posts, your goal posts, you like soccer? American football. Okay, these are your posts. You've got to go from the center line over to that. So you've got to change your body position over your center line, over the right hand grip or over here. So what as I'm doing, if I'm going to do a right hand turn, I'm going to be pushing forward on the grip here, turning my head to look and lean forward and trying to get my cheek to the mirror. Okay? Obviously you don't have to come all the way forward, it's just more about finding that body position in with the head turn looking up as you're turning and you're pushing. So for a left hand turn, it's exactly the same thing. Aim, look to the left, push forward from the elbows, just from the elbows. Your shoulders don't do any of the turning, it's just pushing from the elbows here, counter steering. So you're pushing forward, looking left, and coming forward to lean. The more you lean forward, the better your body position will be for the turn. So rather than worrying about, oh, I've got to bend this arm and straighten this arm, if you just think kiss the mirror, lean forward, let the mirror give you a little kiss on the cheek, what it'll do is automatically put you, it's going to drop your left elbow into the right position and kind of straighten this arm. And for the right hand turn, it's going to drop this elbow, it should be nice and dropped and loose, and straighten this arm. Does that make sense? So what you're doing is like this, it's like a little dance, and like this, and this. So you're not doing any steering input like direct steering from a bicycle, it's counter steering just from your elbows, and it's just a push forward. It's not a push up and it's not a push down, it's just a nudge forward. The more you push, the more the bike will lean. So if you find yourself going wide in the turn, look more, push more. That's going to push you into that lean, okay? If you have to come to an emergency stop and you're in a corner, don't be braking, don't clutch, don't roll off, don't brake, okay? You want to straighten the bike and then apply your brakes. Look to a new direction, straighten then brake, we call it. So you want to turn your head, look to a new direction. That's immediately the bike's going to start straightening, and then you can apply your brakes to come to a stop. If you get a fistful of brake and you're cornering, you're going to end up putting the bike down. So as you come into that corner and as you're doing the corner, full traction, you can load the suspension by staying on the throttle. That's why it's so important to adjust your speed before you get into the corner. Slow down before the corner, then get back on the throttle, and then get your body position right for the turn. Outside lane, and then do it so. See my body position on that? How I'm leaning forward. There you go. So outside line in, push, keep your head turned, stay on the throttle. And the more you lean in and try and kiss that mirror, the better your body position. You'll have more of a confident corner. Good. Drop that right elbow. That's it. Kiss the mirror, come forward. That's it, yes. Steady throttle. Now set your speed. Hold the speed. Hold that speed. Push right, push. Covered. Remember to cover your clutch with your fingers so you're ready to disengage power if you need to, but don't cover your front brake. As you're coming into that right hand turn, keep the pressure on the right hand grip and your head turned so that you make that smooth giant U-turn rather than heading off a little bit to the left. You're coming out of the turn and then going a little wide on that.
I think I lost where we're at.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to put the cones back into that position. So as you're coming on that outside line, keep the pressure on the right hand grip. throttle, nice and steady, smooth throttle. Your head turn. You want to try and keep the bike as upright as possible. Yeah. I'd rather you lean and the bike stay more upright in a vertical position. That increases your suspension travel, which keeps you safer, gives you more traction and more ground clearance. If the bike's in a full lean, you're more likely to lose control.
Well, no, I meant like my turning radius is getting too small, I guess.
Because you're pushing really well and you're looking really well, so you're making a really tight turn.
So I'm pushing too much?
No, you're doing perfectly.
I'm cutting the inside.
Right, well then you're overpressing. Yeah, a little less. Okay. So, I mean, if we had lines on and markings on the ground, because the cones are getting kicked around, it would be easier for you to follow that. Yeah. But, I mean, you're doing great, honestly. Okay. I'd say something if you weren't.
Okay, thanks.
Nice job. Keep doing what you're doing. It looks good. All right, guys, you're zipped up.
Yeah, we're all good.
Armored gloves, helmets, D-strings, your D-straps done.
Yeah, don't forget your helmet class. That's my favorite one to forget.
Helmet class, cool. Thank you again for coming down.
Yeah,
awesome.
for having
really
us.
appreciate it. Be safe out there. Make good choices. Ride safely. Get home alive. Don't piss off your mothers. Right?
Promises on that one.
Alrighty.